Oh, I'm so excited.
I am interested with this.
Who doesn't want to drink 0.5% beer?
Us.
I mean, we complain when it's only 10%. Hello, everybody, and welcome back to another episode here on Milwaukee Beer Review. As always, I'm Josh.
I'm Ross.
And today, it is dry January for many of you. And we figured, hey, what the heck? Let's try some of the local favorites, some local NA beers that you can find here in the market, some local breweries, some out-of-state breweries, and give you a little taste of what we heavy beer drinkers think of some of these very, very light, at least in alcohol content, beers. Now, they do say they're NA. You told me right before we started these actually have 0.5%.
Correct. The 0.5% that they all come in at, but I mean, basically NA.
Yeah. I wonder what the brewing process has to be to get literally zero alcohol in these.
I will say this, for like someone who doesn't drink any beers ever, like I was very surprised when I went to the store yesterday to like try to find a couple to buy. The amount of options that are out there is pretty insane. Like, and you have everything from like PBR NAs, like through like import NAs, Guinness NAs. Like there's a ton of options out there for NA beers. So it's actually cool to see that kind of growing as a market.
And for breweries, it's nice to have them on hand for people that, you know, can't consume alcohol for certain reasons.
Designated driver for the night.
Or designated driver for the night, for sure.
Yeah.
I picked these up at Three Cellars, or at least the first four that we're going to have, at Three Cellars here in Menominee Falls, and got the weirdest look from Gino. He's like, I'm sensing a trend here. And I'm like, we're not going dry January, but a lot of people are. Yeah. So we figure, hey, let's dive into these. So the first couple we actually have are from a local favorite here in Lakefront Brewing Company. So we've got an NA version of their River West Stein, which is an amber ale, and then we've got an NA version of their East Side Dark. So let's check out the River West Stein.
I mean, color looks the same as it should. I mean, it looks exactly how it should look. So.
I just am sitting here thinking an interesting episode would be compare the NA version of the beer to the non-NA version of the beer. But get a little nose on it. It smells like an amber ale.
It smells like an amber ale, yeah. I mean, it smells exactly how it should.
It smells like River West Stein. Yeah. All right. Cheers. Check it out. Cheers.
I mean, it tastes pretty similar to River West. It's got that nice, like, slight hop characteristic that River West offers. The only like difference to me is like it's slightly like flat, I guess, but like it's just missing the kind of that kick. But
it tastes thin.
Yeah, there's a better word, not flat.
It tastes thin, but it tastes like a beer. It tastes like a River West Stein Light.
Yeah,
is what it tastes like.
Yes, yes, yeah. I mean, it's good. If you just handed this to me and didn't tell me it's NA, I don't think I'm smart enough to pick up on the fact it's probably NA. It tastes exactly how I expected it to taste. So.
Yeah, I mean, if you like amber ales, maybe you're doing dry January, February. If you choose February because it's the shortest month, this is a nice little replacement. If you just kind of want, you know, you've got that itch for a beer and you don't want to break the rules, there you go. Not bad.
All right, so moving on now to the East Side Dark. This is a
dark lager.
Dark lager. So this is a dark lager. I'm a big fan of East Side Dark. It's actually one of my favorite beers from Lakefront, so I'm really curious how this one turned out.
And that's new. They've been doing River West Stein NA for a while. I think they just added East Side Dark and
Extended Play, I think.
Extended Play, the IPA, I think. So yeah, let's check this out. I haven't had East Side Dark in a while.
Looks how it should look.
Looks like a dark lager.
Yeah. Smells how it should.
It's a pretty empty nose. There's not a lot there.
Heavy malt as well.
Yeah. Digging back in, I'm getting malt.
Yeah.
Which you expect on a lager like this. All right, check it out.
Cheers.
Cheers. It's actually tasty.
It's good. It's missing. It's missing something it's the same thing that was missing in the River West. I think the River West got away with it a little bit more. This one, it needs to be more, I can't think of the
robust.
Word. There's the word.
There's the word. We found it for him. I don't know. Well, I think we're gonna feel that way probably about all these. I mean, we'll see. But this tastes like a lager to me. It's thin, similar to the River West Stein, but it's definitely got some of those dark lager characteristics to the beverage. And the back end picks up more of the malt characters like you'd expect from a dark lager. So, I mean, again, I think very similar to the River West. If you're looking for a beer and you like this style and you're doing a dry January, or maybe you just don't want alcohol that night or whatever, this is not a terrible replacement. It's good.
Absolutely not. Yeah, it's very drinkable, very... You can take a couple, obviously you can take as many as you want because it's NA, but my point being is it's not going to fill you up. It's not an overly hefty beer. So.
Leave a comment on the video if you want us to do another video where we just drink NA beers all day and see if we can get intoxicated.
No. That's a terrible idea.
I can't wait for the comments. All right. Not bad. All right. So, moving on to Untitled Art. Now, Untitled Art's been making NA beers for a while now. The first one we're going to start here with from them is their Mango Dragon Fruit Fruited Sour. Now, this thing looks tasty just in the glass. Nice pink dragon fruit, I assume, color. I've never had dragon fruit before. I assume.
Sure.
Mango dragon fruit.
Oh, yeah, I mean, looks
like a sour.
Yeah, looks good. So, feel the nose.
For the nose.
Oh,
smells good.
Got that mango coming out.
Very fruity.
Yeah. Well, I would presume would be dragon fruit, but really mango.
It's mostly mango on the nose. Yeah. Let's check it out.
All right, cheers.
Cheers.
That's tasty.
It's tasty, yeah. I think they make an alcoholic equivalent to this one, too.
This is refreshing. This would be really good to drink in the summer. Like, you know, just coming in and everything and having one of these. It's refreshing. It's got some good thickness, viscosity kind to it. It's a little filling, which I think is a good sign.
It's not super sour. It's a fruited sour, so usually those are a little bit more tame towards the fruited side. This is just a tasty drink.
Yeah, it's really good.
Again, I think just like these other two, unlike maybe, you know, if you're drinking an NA like O'Doul's or something like that, this is something that actually has some like
kick to it.
Some kick to it, some components to it.
Yeah. Oh, this is tasty. I really like this.
Yeah, this is actually, I think I like this the best out of the three so far. Good stuff. Untitled Art.
So moving on to another Untitled Art. This is the chocolate milk dark brew. So this is a stout, I think. Yeah?
Yeah. It's a dark brew. I don't know, to be honest with you.
Okay. Dark brew.
It doesn't say stout. Yeah. I think it's more of a dark lager.
Yeah, it's a little thin. Maybe that's it.
Let's check it out. To the nose.
Holy cow.
Whoa.
It's chocolate milk.
It smells like chocolate milk.
Holy cow.
100%. That is super pungent. Like the most chocolate I think I've ever had on a beer.
And that pesky alcohol getting in the way.
Yeah, you don't want that. Did they just put chocolate milk in a can? And I don't know.
Add some barley and malt.
It smells good. It smells like good chocolate.
No, it does.
Yeah. All right, let's check it out. Cheers.
That is tasty.
It's not a stout.
No.
I think it's a dark lager with probably milk sugar and chocolate, but wow, it's a really good chocolate flavor out the back.
It's really tasty. And it's funny because you get a lot of chocolate. You get so much chocolate on the nose, expecting to be very sweet and kind of desserty. It's not as desserty as I was expecting. It's,
agreed.
Really well done.
Mm-hmm. I could keep drinking this, actually.
That's good. That's tasty.
Well done, Untitled Art.
Those are good. Those...
And Lakefront, too. I mean, if you like River West Stein and Eastside Dark, those are really nice equivalents.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
Now, we've got two out-of-state breweries we're going to check out here and check out their NA. So these were recommended to you by one of your buddies, right?
Yeah, so a guy who I go to the gym with, he recommended these breweries. And first one's going to be Athletic Brewing Company, which it has two different locations. It says it's out of Connecticut and California. But Athletic Brewing is pretty cool because they only do NA beers. They do anything else other than NA beers. It's really specified towards athletes who don't want to drink alcohol but still want that beer taste. And us being the athletes that we are, Figured
Yes.
we need to check these out. And I actually kind of reached out to them, and they recommended this one. This is one of the ones they recommend. This is one of the big flagship beers they have. You can find them most places. I've seen them at Total Wine. I've seen them at Discount. So they're not hard to find. And you can also order from them online as well, which is pretty cool.
I've never looked for them. I didn't
Yeah.
know you could find
Yeah.
them there, but that's good information to have.
The beer that we're having also is the Run Wild IPA. So it's, again, one of their flagships that they recommended. So
Okay. Looks like a pretty standard pale ale. To the nose. Ooh.
it's got good hoppy characteristics, and that's...
Smells like hops. Have you ever had hop water?
I haven't.
I haven't either, but I have to imagine it smells like this.
Yeah. Smells good. Smells like an IPA.
Yeah, there's a little bit of maltiness there with it too, so it smells like an IPA.
All right,
Check it
cheers.
out. Cheers. It's good. What I was worried about was that this would be like really, really thin with just some hoppy characters to it, but there's actually some depth to this.
Yeah.
Like taking a sip, you get the hop character on the front just like you do with a regular IPA, and then there's actually some base to this. Like there's actually like there's some malt character
Yeah.
to it that hits mid palate, and it holds it together really well.
One thing with athletic brewing, and like I will attest to this, like if you are doing like a sport or rigorous activity or working out, a beer after it is actually not the worst idea because of the carb and everything. I'm not saying it's the best idea. There's better things, but there is a science that beer is actually something that is really good to drink after working out because of the carbs and kind of replenishes you. So to have like this with this NA, so now you're getting the benefits of a beer without the alcohol content behind it. I think it's a pretty cool idea what they do. And this, to your point, it's got some robust behind. It's got some kind of something behind it. So everything. It's not just a thin, just watered down.
It's flavorful.
Yeah.
It's very flavorful. That's good. This would be a good IPA if I was drinking an IPA.
Yeah.
So
100%. Yeah, it's good. It's tasty.
nice.
So last one was also, this is one that actually was strongly recommended by the guy we were talking about, but this is from Wellbeing Brewing. This is out of Virginia Beach, Virginia. And this is their wheat Hellraiser, I believe it's called. Wellbeing Victory Wheat. Not even close.
Hellraiser?
I said that.
I don't know.
But yeah, so this is their wheat beer. It's got a little tint of orange, it says on it, so I'm expecting this to be kind of like a Hefeweizen.
Okay.
So
Let's check it out.
it's got that color, that slight fogginess to it.
Very filtered.
Yeah.
All right, to the nose.
Ooh.
Wow, a lot of orange
There's
zest
a
on
lot of
there.
citrus. Holy cow. I did not expect that. I thought it was supposed to be like a hint of orange, and it's a lot.
It's very orange. Almost smells like fresh orange peels.
Yeah.
That's what it smells like to me. All right, let's try it out.
Cheers.
Cheers. Okay.
It's not bad. This one probably ranks towards the bottom for me compared to everything else.
I think I'm with
It's
you there.
tasty, but like this is the furthest from a beer of
Yeah.
everything we've had so far.
Yeah, this tastes a lot more watered down, a lot thinner. There's not a lot of malt character to this. It's just a lot of orange and a little bit of carbonation. But it's not bad.
No.
I mean, it's very drinkable.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's okay.
Yeah.
And to be fair, I do get some of the wheat components to it too. Like, there's definitely some mirroring of what those wheat characteristics would be like in a actual wheat ale. So, I mean, I will say this: if you're looking for NA beers, you can find these anywhere in the Milwaukee market. A lot of places are carrying this stuff now. You can't go wrong with any of these. I think the two big winners are from Untitled Art, and I think very, very closely the one from Athletic is right behind that. Lakefront did a great job too. I think if you like, again, like I said, if you like River West or Eastside Dark, those are really good NA beers
Perfect
too.
replacement.
Really,
I mean,
really
it's
good.
and it's actually kind of cool. If you said the same thing with Untitled Art, they have like their basic beers, and they're just taking the same recipes and just making them NA. I think it's a cool idea. So it's not like you're just drinking like, oh, I can't ever have River West because drink alcohol.
Yeah.
Now you can have River West and enjoy the benefits of it without the alcohol content. So this is a cool series. I'm actually kind of glad we did this. It was kind of wishy-washy doing it, but I think it's really cool. I think it's cool to see the different options, the different variety of beers are now out there that you can get. So.
And whether you care what we think or not, we are pretty big beer heads, right? We drink a lot of different beers. Even though you see us drink a lot of stouts and heavy beers on this channel, we drink a lot of different stuff. And for us to try these and be like, these are solid.
Yeah.
Like, these could be easily an equivalent to a beer. Like, that means a lot for these.
Yeah.
These are not just garbage beers that are not flavorful and have no character.
And I think growing up, like for us, it was like the only NA beer out there was like O'Doul's. And O'Doul's is like garbage beer.
Yeah, it's really
terrible.
It's
so
terrible.
like, I think it's the last NA beer I ever had. So to see it kind of grow to what it is now, I actually have a craft following is cool.
And I think that's what people know.
Yeah.
And that's what they think, and they see this and they go, no. So if you're doing a dry January or whatever month, check one of these out. It's good stuff. Probably won't see us do any more NA beers on the channel. We'll see. We'll see what the future holds. Maybe next January. But good stuff. Have you tried these? Let us know in the comments. Is there an NA beer from the market that you've tried that you think should be on the channel? Maybe we'll do another one. Maybe you can convince us. Other than that, check us out on the rest of our social media channels. We are on Untappd, we are on Twitter, we are on Instagram, we are on Facebook. We are also here on YouTube. So like, comment, and subscribe. And we look forward to seeing all of you in a future episode.
Thanks, everyone.
Bye-bye. Bye.